J Squad. So I did want to tell you guys, basically I have read you guys DMs. I've had some DMs on social medias and everything, and basically they was asking me, can I also do recipes? Kind of, do I have any recipes that have a shortcut to them? But it's where it could be quicker because they don't have much time to do some of the recipes I do, and I completely understand. So there's times I have to microwave things. There's times I have to use the air fryer. So what I'm going to be doing is showing you guys one of my favorite recipes, which is my stuffed potatoes with shrimp and bacon. And mind you, if you don't eat bacon or anything or shrimp, just make sure you substitute or take it out regardless. But when I tell you it's so many shortcuts on this recipe, it could just show you, especially once you taste it, that sometimes you can use shortcuts in recipe and it can still taste just as delicious. Okay guys, so the first shortcut in this recipe is going to be the air fryer. If you do not have the air fryer, you can definitely cook your bacon, or you can put it in the oven, whichever one you want. But yeah, I'm using an air fryer, and I just kind of decided, like, I just usually put my bacon in there. It cooks quicker, and it's so easy because all you have to do, you don't have to worry about it like burning. As long as you put on the right time, you just kind of just put it in there and let the air fryer do it for you. So my first step, like people said who don't want to watch the food all day, yes, put the bacon in the air fryer. It's an amazing, the air fryer is amazing for bacon. Okay, so I'm putting that in there and I'm just setting it. I usually put it on like 400 for like probably like 8-9 minutes depending on the bacon. And then my second shortcut is the microwave. So people kept asking me about microwave recipes. What I do is I actually get the potatoes that we're going to use. I wet them. I pretty much rinse, clean them off, and I put them in the microwave for about 8 minutes. Okay, and then it usually gets nice and soft by that time. So once the bacon is done in the air fryer, all I do is just like use my hands to rip them up. If you want to use your scissors to be fancy, go ahead, but I just rip them up. As long as your hands is clean, that's all that matters. All right. So once I finish doing that, then I go ahead and place the bacon to the side. And I get my pan and I make sure I put some olive oil in there because we're about to go ahead and start cooking our shrimp. This is the part we are not going to shortcut, okay? We are not shortcutting the shrimp, okay? And then to the olive oil, I'm going to go ahead and add in some margarine. I kind of like the flavor of, some butter on my shrimp. And also putting some margarine and everything stops the olive oil from burning very, very quickly, which I also enjoy. All right, so once that gets nice and hot, we're going to go ahead and get the shrimp in there. Okay, look at that shrimp. I had like I believe this is medium shrimp, you guys. And as you see, this is not pre-cooked. I had to like take off the shell and everything myself. So yeah. So now what I'm doing now is I'm just going ahead and cooking that shrimp in the oil and margarine mix that we had earlier, and I'm just going ahead and stirring it in. And what I'm about to go ahead and start doing to the shrimp, you already know we got to add some flavor. So I'm adding some pink Himalayan salt. Like I told you guys, if you don't have it, then yeah, I hate when I get salt out the pot. Now we're adding in some lemon pepper. Okay, I love lemon pepper too. If you ain't got that, I don't know what to tell you. All right, now I'm putting in some delicious garlic powder. Y'all should already knew garlic powder was coming. Y'all know how I do. And then I'm going ahead and adding some pepper to that. I would usually put cayenne in, but I wouldn't tell you guys to add that in if you don't like spice, okay? But it's still good without it. So now I'm just stirring in that season, and I would just add it in. And one of my favorite things that adds a beautiful freshness to this lemon is I go ahead and to this lemon, Lord, to the shrimp, is I go ahead and add a lemon. I already told you guys before I got to add it in there. So yeah, I squeeze lemon over it, and I go ahead and like mix that in. And it's just, I don't know, it's just so refreshing. I feel like citrus with seafood tastes really great. But, that could just be me. So we're just cooking that all the way. And once that's done, then yeah. So these are the potatoes that was in the microwave. And as you see, they're pretty soft. I used a butter knife to show you how easy it cut through. I don't know why I was cutting it so uneven, my bad. But what I usually do is, I just cut the potato in half. I grab me a spoon and I kind of just like cut, like kind of like circle around, like trace an outline of like a circle in a potato and scoop out the potato filling. Oh, I remember these potatoes was hot. My hands was burning. I was thinking, ow, ow, ow. Oh, it was horrible. Oh, I don't even know why I had that bowl back there. But anyways, Lord, what do I be thinking sometimes? So I'm putting in the filling. The key is to not scrape out all of the potato. Like, you want to make sure you leave like a layer of the potato so that the skin can be strong enough to stand on its own, because you don't want it to like be folding in or get real floppy. You don't want that. So as you see, I still left a layer of potato in there. So, you know, it's still strong enough to be on its own. And I'm just going to go ahead and repeat this whole process with all the potatoes, all right? Because, yeah, I didn't feel like showing all y'all on camera, so I went ahead and just finished them. But you see, they all have a nice little layer. They're all good enough to stand on their own. And, yeah, so to this filling, we're going to add in some margarine, okay? And I don't know, for me, every time I add in something, I always add in the ingredient one at a time usually. And then I mix it in. Once we added in the margarine, then I go ahead and add in 2 spoonfuls of sour cream. Yes, 1, a 2, not a 3. Never mind. I've been watching too many commercials. So now after I add that in, then I go ahead and mix it up. Lord, why am I using a plastic spoon? I don't know what's going on, y'all. Please use like a wooden utensil or something strong. I don't know why I had that plastic spoon. I don't know what's going on. From there, I add a dash of hot sauce. You do not put a lot, and this is not spicy. I promise it's not spicy. You just add a dash, and it gives it a nice tang to it. And it's so good. Like, I'm telling you, a little goes a long way. So what you do now is go ahead and add whatever kind of cheese you like. I'm using the Mexican style cheese. And I'm going to go ahead and mix that. Thank God I got rid of that plastic spoon. What was I thinking? So I went ahead and mixed that up. And then from here, obviously, you already know what's coming in. We're going to go ahead and put in that pink salt, baby. Okay. Ooh, wee. I don't even know. I'll be enjoying these voiceovers too much. And then, obviously, we're going to put in some black pepper as well. And the main thing that makes this what it is we're going to put in that bacon, honey. Ooh. Remember, if you don't like bacon, you can always put turkey bacon instead or put something else. So we're putting in that bacon. And we're going to, of course, put in that delicious shrimp. Same thing with seafood. If you can't have seafood, you could just take it out. So this recipe is really good with meat or without meat, in case you're vegetarian too. So just know that. So yeah, I'm going ahead and mixing all that in. And yeah, once you're done, you can go ahead and sit that baby to the side. But remember, adjust the taste. Because sometimes when I taste it, I always test it. And like you see, I added more salt. Sometimes I need a little bit more. So yeah. So I'm going ahead and putting that to the side once I'm done mixing it. Because we got to go ahead and get ready to stuff our potatoes. So as you see, I'm kind of just laying out the potatoes that we already scooped out. And I'm going to lay it in there, though. Ooh-wee. All right, I'm sorry, I thought about the filling part. Anyways, from there, I'm just showing you guys. I wanted to show you guys closely. What I do is get the little filling that we just made, and I just kind of get a spoon and I just put it in there. Okay, I just kind of, but I just kind of like drop it in and then just kind of press it along there to make sure it fits in great. You know. These are one of those potatoes, if you want to put a little bit more, you can. But usually what I try to do mainly is fill the potatoes up first. And then if it's any extra, I go ahead and maybe add a little more stuff into the rest of them. So, yeah. Oh, look at that shrimp right there. I see you. I see you, shrimp. So, I'm just repeating the same process on all the potatoes. Because, you know, we can't leave no potato empty. All the potatoes need love. And look at them. Nice and filled up. And then... so what I usually do next, you guys know, everybody knows I love cheese, but this one you're going to add very little on top. I do not put a lot. You can put more if you want, but I usually just sprinkle it on there because it's, you know, we're going to put it in the oven just for probably 10 minutes because it's already cooked. The filling's cooked. Everything's cooked, so we don't have to worry about nothing cooking in the oven. So I just put a little, I literally lightly sprinkle cheese on it. Whatever cheese you want. Don't forget it's Mexican style. And I go ahead and get my parsley flakes. So you could use fresh parsley if you want, but I feel like for me, in my opinion, parsley flakes is better for this recipe. It adds a great taste and it makes it look so pretty in my opinion. So yeah, I'm just kind of adding the parsley flakes all over them potatoes. Okay. All right. So once I'm done with that, I went ahead and put it in the oven for about 10 minutes. And I think I put it on 375. So this is what it's looking like. I wanted to give y'all an up close view, so I had to go ahead and get my little phone and put it a little smaller. That's what it's looking like. I just wanted to give you an up close view, and I wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope to see you guys next video.